Oh wow, it feels so incredible. I put out a tweet. I was like, okay, nominate me. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. But then to actually get nominated, I was like, oh, they did. So the Waitress fans are like so incredible, and I think it's just wonderful to get your work recognized. I know we don't do it for awards, but it's nice that people have noticed that we've done a great job.
I think it's great that the story of Appropriate is being recognized by the public, and Brandon Jenkins, I mean, his writing is impeccable. So that's amazing, and I have to thank Ola Ince just because of like her direction. I mean, it's just amazing to be nominated, and especially like with Monica Dolan, who I mean is an amazing friend but also an amazing mentor and an actress to look up to.
We've always known how special this show is, but the fact that London has taken to it so well is it's honestly magical.
It's been amazing. The evolution of the show has been fascinating. The dedication of each member of the creative team has been really inspiring. Never one of them let each other up when it needed tweaking. Our wonderful director Luke Shepherd, who is a genius.
It's been a huge journey in terms of developing it, writing it, bringing on the creatives, all of us fighting it out as to how we realise this crazy show, being true to Jan Martel's book, getting a fantastic cast on board to be able to work that hard and that relentlessly, because it is really hard on them, but to a really great conclusion. So it's just wonderful that at the end of this huge process, it doesn't happen very often, does it? That people do amazing work and it doesn't get recognised. So it's very, very confirming to be recognised like this.
The thing with All About Eve, it's an adaptation. It's very much based on the film script, but the way that the production worked was very, very new. I mean, anything with Evo is going to be very have an unusual sort of vision behind it, and that was pretty extraordinary and kind of, you know, very, very new, I suppose. With Appropriate, what was so interesting about that is it's definitely new, and it's fresh storytelling, and it's very unpredictable storytelling, but it's doing that within a framework where people feel safe, because there's this feeling of the classic American drama, the classic American family drama.
I think when it came over the first time, it already had a kind of reputation because people knew the soundtrack so well. And I lived and breathed that soundtrack for months and months, even before I knew I was auditioning for it. I just loved it, and I very rarely do that in truth. So when we came that first night, there was such a sort of expectant energy, and the audience was so on side instantly. They knew every word, and that's so lovely coming into a new show. And they kind of, the audiences have just kind of run with it.
Yeah, no, it's wonderful for this play and for Laurie to be nominated in our first opening season at the Kiln. I mean, like, it feels such a long time ago when I was talking to Florian about writing this play, and to be here now. And also, you know, I just want to give a shout out to the whole creative team and the cast, and Mike Longhurst and everyone that made this amazing production for the Kiln, and I couldn't be more proud. And this guy is one of the nicest guys, as well as being brilliant. So he's brilliant.
Well, you know, when we were in Manchester, that was the first time we had that opening night. We had no idea what to expect. We knew we loved the show, but we didn't know how people were going to react. And they were so vocal. The audiences absolutely loved it, and it just excited us so much. So it put even more excitement into coming to London, but then we also didn't know how the London audiences were going to act. So in opening here and seeing that it's been exactly like Manchester, and they're really gravitating to the story and feeling like they relate to so many of the characters, and they're just loving this journey, is amazing. It's incredible.
You really do feel like you've been on a proper journey with us for an hour and 45. You're strapped in there, there's no interval, you're straight through, and I think people just kind of sat through it and went, whoa, I kind of went on a journey with that, and I think that's why it stood out in the way that it did.
Yeah.
Oh, it's incredible, and it's a real testament to the work of everybody involved. I mean, it's a massive team. We had a full orchestra. The biggest orchestra that I think Regent's Park have ever had, led by Alan Williams, who's also nominated for his musical direction. This incredible cast. I mean, that cast were just...
They just didn't stop working. Like, they would literally do anything and everything we asked them to do, sometimes without question, most of the times without question. Sometimes with a glint in their eye of, why are you asking me to do this? But
they did do some weird stuff. I mean, it was not I guess as everyone knows now, it was not a kind of, standard production of Evita, and it was they were really up for the process of reinvention.
I'm still feeling it. You know what I mean? Like it's lovely. Look, it's always nice like when you get recognized for something that you do. But when it's the people who pay tickets to watch it, who took their time out to who took their time to go online and type your name down and stuff like. That means so much more. So I'm really happy.
What's especially lovely for us is that we haven't really been open that long. We only opened a month or so ago. Yes. So it's really, really special that people have thought that about our show already. It's really, really lovely.
I've heard stories at Stage Door where adults will be like, listen, I just wanted to take my kid to see a show. I didn't realise I, as a parent, would resonate with it so much. And it works both ways as well. Like, the parents want to see it and the kids will have no idea. They'll be like, oh, let's go. And then they'll be like, oh my God, like I had no idea, So it can resonate with both audiences.
I think it's a very relevant topic at the moment, and I think it deals with very important issues. And you seldom get a musical that's given such beautiful music and a beautiful script at the same time.
Across the board this year, like you look at all of those nominations, you think what a brilliant year for theatre in the UK. And I'm not just saying this because these two are stood next to me, but the cast of High Fidelity are the most absurdly ridiculous, talented people.
Really hard, but so enjoyable and so fulfilling, and I loved it. Every minute.
Are amazing, and TJG, Tom Jackson Greaves, is just a sensation, amazing human.
Our endeavour was to make it a show that could be enjoyed by the whole family, for every age group. And these are sort of markers of whether or not you've succeeded in that, really. So that's very thrilling.